Welcome back, guys. So there's the wheels, they're painted, all rust killed, treated, everything, so they'll be fine. Just leave them there for a day or two to get nice and hard before we put the new tyres on, put the tyres back on. So what am I up to here? I have welded all these corners up, they're all solid. Like I said, don't worry about your welds. I mean, this is 1mm steel. If you try and do really tidy welds, you just blow through everywhere and just make a mess. That's all welded together, that's all welded together. Now I'm going to cut a couple of little pieces of 45 just to come in here, and I'll get that welded in on both sides. Then we will look at putting a cross brace here. I found this old piece of steam pipe which is long enough to get across there, and it's a 3mm wall, so it'll be nice and strong. And then we will look at building our cage up the top. Alright, centre bar's in. Now I'm going to go and cut some rod that I've got out in the shed there and sort out making a cage for the rest of it. There's all the front cage done. Just some round bar welded in place. Now I'm just going to put that there to tie all the front together and help brace up the drawbar. So I'll get that done, and then it's these holes here, all I'm going to do is stick a nail through there and weld it in. Not really a lot you can do with them, so I think that'll be the best way, but I won't do that until after I've gone around and blasted a bit of rust kill inside every hole I can find. Got a couple of spare hours, so I thought I'd come back and do a bit more. I've cleaned this up. This is only 3mm, and it is a main support for the sides. So what I'm going to do is put a flat bar over top of this. I will zinc spray it first, obviously. Then, hey guys, back again. Here's my plate welded on there, all done. Now what I'm going to do is this line here that I've marked on both sides, I will weld a little piece of 10mm rod there, and that will go to that, and that will be the stop for the boards to slide up and down in. I'm also going to use this for my tailgate, and this little piece of pipe here fits in there nicely. So I will cut some sections about 100mm long for my joins, because it's not big enough to do the gate. So what I'll do is I'll cut it, I'll use the corners, so that'll give me a nice curve on my gate, and use these side bits. I need about 100mm to make this long enough to do the gate. So here we are, there's the angles welded on. So the board can slip down in here, straight across to the other side. I might actually put a lock here, because I'm thinking about using light gauge wood on the back. We'll see what I do. To do my tailgate here, the issue is I have to make sure that I clear this. So any hinge that's going to stick out here is going to be a problem for the board coming down when you're putting it in and out. So what I've decided to do, this is the tailgate bar. So I've used a piece of quarter gal pipe, and I'm going to hinge it like this. Just a bigger piece of bar that I've split open, opened it up a bit so that it fits on that. This piece is actually just the stay, but I've got two other pieces cut that will work to my as my hinge. I'll weld a bit of 10mm bar on the back of it to give it a space, and that will get welded here so that it can turn on the bar itself there and still be sitting inside where I want this board to go. So I'll get that in place, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. So here's the gate. This is the hinge setup. It's just a simple 3 bits of pipe with a catch. Nice and simple. I like these sorts of catches for farms. I put a bit of chain on the pin so you don't lose it. This is just an old gate. Over the years I've been collecting bits. I've got enough here to do this. The hinge has got a 10mm bar, a 12mm bar welded in here to space it off, and that's the bit of bar that I opened up. As you can see, works an absolute treat. It'll free up a little bit over time. So a little bit of a clean up and a grind up. The boards can miss when I drop them in now, which is good. So I'll go round, I'll spray rust kill inside all the holes that I've got, like these. Then I'll go around and weld all the holes up everywhere and start cleaning it all up ready for paint. Oh no, wait a minute, one more thing. I'll put a little bit of flat bar on the sides here just for the centre of the boards where I can drill some holes and put some wood screws through into the board just to stop them bowing out a bit. And other than that, we're pretty much done.